So one of the things that I enjoy about my own home and working at other people's homes is the sense of satisfaction that you get when the work is completed. The yard was in really bad shape when we moved in here, and we completely redid it, and every year it changes a little bit. My wife and I put a lot of time and effort into our home, and there was a fixer-upper when we got it, and to work very hard in a room and then be able to go back in and see the finished product and enjoy it, that gives me a real sense of satisfaction, and I kind of carry that over to my work, because when we meet people, it's the worst possible circumstances, and I have the opportunity to put it back as good or better than it was. Hi, I'm Mark Dimpfl. I'm Vice President of Operations for 24 Restore. So I was born and raised in Chicago, diehard Chicago Cub fan. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters. Got in the construction business through my dad, who was a drywall contractor. And my dad taught us about working hard and taking pride in what you do. And I've carried that on through my work, in that I want the job to be done right. So one thing I like to share with clients is that I've actually had a major loss in my own home when I lived in Michigan. And it was hugely traumatic, and I've never forgotten it, because I've lost a lot of personal belongings that I can't replace. So I understand that. So one of the things that we try to do at 24 is never lose sight of the fact that we're dealing with humans who have just gone through a traumatic situation, and we have to keep that in mind while we're taking care of them. The other thing that I like to do is, because I was a trim carpenter, I really examine a home when I go into it. And sometimes a homeowner will complain, well, we really didn't like this closet, or we didn't like where this door was. I can kind of share my experience and my knowledge with them and say, hey, we could do this or we could do that. And because their home is going to be rebuilt, we have that opportunity to make those changes for them if that's something they'd like to do. At the end of the day, what we're really trying to do is, when we finish the job, we want the customer to be happy that they hired 24 Restore, and we want them to be in a better position they were than before they had the loss.